Hello, everyone. Normally, I wouldn't pop in before an episode of Google Trendy, but I felt the need to pop in for this one because it's a very special episode. See, this was an episode that I recorded live in person while me and a group of friends were sharing a house together at MomoCon. That being said, the quality is not up to what you would normally expect from an episode of Google Trendy or the podcast. For one, I'm using my phone to record the video, which thank you, Ashes Art, for doing the video for that one. But two, I'm also using some microphones that I had never used before. So the video and the audio may not be the best, but the fun is still the same throughout. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love and enjoy this episode. Just at least wanted to give you this heads up. If you think that the audio and video is weird, it's not. It's just we were working with what we were given. But it was a fun time, and I sincerely hope you all enjoy.
I wanted to talk to you about this NDA that you have any time before we get started here. You don't remember?
I think I must have been really drunk again. You know what I'm like.
Okay, yeah. Dude, I've been here for 4 days.
Yeah,
And I've seen it.
You've seen it all, yeah. I'm sorry about
That's
that
the
crying
noise.
I did.
Welcome, everyone, and welcome to Google Trendy, the game where I act like I know what's trendy as well as my guests. Welcome back to the silly game show where two competitors compete head-to-head to see who's keeping up with the trends. Yay, brother. Let's get started and meet today's guest. Thank you. Let's get started and meet today's guest. First, he is an animator leading the charge on his own indie animated project, Puppet the Nightmare Elf. Welcome to the show, my precious little Welshman, George Edwards!
Hello. What's going on here then?
No, you're good. And he is the voice of Puppet, as well as a fantastic voice actor and singer on his own accord. Give it up for Wiley Koyote!
Hi! I love him.
Thank you. Thank you. I know they love me so much. I know, thank you. Anyways, thank you both. Thank you both for taking the time to do this, being the first live episode and probably the only live episode of Google Trendy for a while. Are you guys excited, nervous, anxious, all the above?
Yeah, let's go!
Oh, God! Now I have to get all the setting. No, I'm joking. All right. Get back in the seat. All right. So here's how the game works. I will give you both a prompt at the beginning of the round, and you guys will think of terms people will search on Google. I'll have my wonderful assistant Trey Rayom here. Say hi, Trey. Oh God.
Hi.
It's Canadian.
I will have Trey type in the Google search terms. Where did I lose my place? Oh, and I will have him type in the terms, and Google will present a graph on a normalized little chart up here on a scale of 0 to 100 to show how many people have searched for that over the period of time. It's a whole bunch of math and stuff like that. All I know is that it gives me numbers, and those numbers are the numbers that you guys will be getting for each round on a scale of 0 to 100. Whoever has the most points by the end of the 5 rounds will be the winner of Google Trendy. Are you guys excited? You guys nervous? You guys anxious?
Well, I'm drinking water right now, but I can assure you that in a moment I am going to be peeing my pants.
Oh,
With excitement.
Thankfully, I just used the restroom before this, so I won't.
that is
what that
Ladies.
smell was?
I really do appreciate it. Wait, PA, hand me Nemo.
Huh?
Hand me Nemo.
Woo!
Oh, had to make sure my little buddy's involved with today.
Get that thing away from me. It's evil.
Well, speaking of little thing, or at the very least when it comes to that, to help make sure we figure out who's going to go first, we need to figure out kind of a little bit of an icebreaker. So for this one, and to help make sure we're ready for the rest of the game, I need you guys to think of me, to tell me what is the most searched animal on Google. And of course, the one that wins this round or whatnot will be going first. This round is just to show you guys how the game works, and it's to kind of figure out who's going first or whatnot. To help make sure that you guys aren't just going first the same round every single time, whoever has the least amount of points to the previous round will be the one going first to the next round. You'll understand what I'm getting at whenever we actually play. But I'll start with George for this one. George, what do you think on Google is the most searched animal?
I'm going to go with an easy answer because I think that, it is the most common. I think it's the most common thing. I'm going to go with dog.
You're gonna go with the OG. All right, so far a good start. I can see at least one 100 in there, and I'm hoping that the rest of the audience can see that as well. Wiley, what do you think is the most searched animal on Google?
Well, honestly, my answer is the exact opposite. Cat.
Cat.
The internet
It was cats. So then scroll up. You see the thing that says compare? Yep. Add cat. Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Okay. So instantly, right off the bat, I think we already know the winner just based on this round. Dog is definitely the one. Trey, can you do me a favor and just go over the chart so we can show our contestants here what we're exactly going to be comparing? See, like, for example, on certain days, dog gets 100, cat gets like 51. We're going to be going across the entire thing to see like what the highest point would be, and that would be your points for that round. And then obviously you have the 100, so you're going to have 100 points for that round.
So what you're saying is I'm better than Wiley.
In this case, yes.
Just in this case.
Just in this case.
Sure.
Just in this case. Trust
I
me.
mean, he has the looks and the hair and everything, but I got dog right. So there's that.
Internet, you let me down. The internet was made for cat memes.
Absolutely.
All right, Karen.
All right. No.
No.
No. Just no. No in general. No. Now that we figure out who's going first, I figure for the first question, we do something that's a little personal to us. Let me catch my breath for a second. I had to run downstairs and shit.
You're doing athletics. So you did a cartwheel?
I wish I did. No,
Well,
yeah.
I saw it. So.
Now that we know who's going first, why don't we figure out how we, get the game going? And let me ask a question that's actually personal to us for this weekend. We are currently recording this on the weekend of MomoCon in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, for those that are wonderful. So, I have to ask, for you guys, I figured since you've been in Georgia for at least a good couple of days, I figured you got a little bit of the culture and figure what people are looking for when it comes to Georgia. So for this first question, I want you to complete the term of Georgia blank. What do you think people are searching? The most searched thing when it comes to Georgia, blank. Just fill in that blank. So for Trey, whenever you type it in, it'll be Georgia blank. So, George, do me a favor. What do you think is the most searched thing when it comes to Georgia?
Well, there's a running theme I find in a lot of the posters and anything Georgia related, and it's peaches.
Georgia peaches. Okay, is that what you want to go with?
So I mean, it's either that or it's probably going to be like a football team or a soccer team. But I'm just going to go with peaches because I don't know anything about those because all I do is sit in my room and draw. I don't do any sport.
Well, then let's start with the Georgia peaches. Go ahead and type that in and click on search term. That's ES. There we go. Right there. Click that one on the top. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay. But to be fair, looking at the chart, that's just comparing it to cat. For those that cannot see it, the blue line is just completely at the bottom. But that's comparing it to cat. So we're not really getting the full scale of what exactly for here. So Wiley, with that in mind, what do you think is the most searched thing on Google that starts with Georgia? So Georgia blank.
Well, you took my answer, so I'm left with very few options. This probably isn't gonna win, but I'm thinking maybe there's, colleges around here, places of education. So I'm thinking, I don't know college names, but Georgia State.
Will you type that in for me? Georgia State.
It's very general.
And make sure it's just a search term. Go ahead and click on that.
State College.
Oh, well, what do you know? You have absolutely obliterated the competition.
Oh.
Good Lord. Okay, so obviously we have 100. So there you go. Wiley for this first round, he gets 100. That's good. That is one.
I was not expecting that.
Can I just say,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia is a state.
Yes.
So when you were saying college and everything, shouldn't it be Georgia State College?
Oh, yeah. No.
To be fair, I mean, even then, as someone that is from Georgia, I know that the college that he's talking about is Georgia State University.
Well, maybe you should put Georgia State.
Hey, what do you?
That's not what I said.
I'll say, hey, maybe you want to enjoy the fact you'll get at least like 3 points instead of being obliterated to like less than 1 point.
I hate it here. It's like being in a prison.
So Wiley will get a wonderful 100 for that round. Trey, can you do me a favor and go across that grid and tell me the highest point for peaches?
These Americans are conspiring against me. PA, you need to help me.
We got 3 there. We got 2 there. Is there anything on the lower end right there? See, we got another. Oh, we got 4. We got 4. Congratulations. You secured yourself 4 points for that round. Now, if I may, just
Aren't you glad you didn't pick Peaches, my little cherub? Yeah, enjoy.
I'm
enjoy.
so happy.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
so happy.
Yeah, I'm not letting go. You're trapped now. Sorry.
I'm not letting go either. We're all having fun here.
You let go. You let go.
Now, I can obliterate both these guys in one go. Trey, do me a favor. In the ad comparison, do Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay.
Don't look at me like that. He's like,
Well, given it's the first thing that comes up when just looking up Georgia in general.
Just, yeah, there you go. Click on that beautiful thing right there. Oh, wow. No, Georgia State actually. Wow. I'm actually surprised by that.
yeah.
You know what? I'll give my respect. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good show. Good show.
Thank you.
Good
I
show.
think that deserves some extra points.
No, it does
honestly.
not.
Look at him. He's lapping it
Go
up.
ahead and delete this server here.
Oh, he's loving this.
There you go. Right there. Click on that.
you go through?
Sorry, my mouse is a little finicky.
I can tell.
Yes. Anyways, well, with that in mind, as we go between the first and second round, I figure it's time to get to know the wonderful competitors that we have today. It's unfortunate that this is the one I have to go to first, considering the fact of how brutal of a loss he just had. So, George, for the audience at home, tell us about yourself.
Yeah. So, I'm from the swamp, also known as Wales, which is this tiny, pathetic little boot on the side of the United Kingdom, not affiliated with England. So don't you dare even say that I'm English.
Isn't it? Just correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, like when people think of England, they think of the United Kingdom, which Wales is a part of.
That's correct. Yes.
That's just what I was curious about. Now, I know we've kind of had our conversation already when it comes to the podcast, but I'm curious, like, do you think being from Wales has kind of helped you creatively in a way, just kind of realizing either what was there's inspiration from there, or like you need to get away from there in order to get the inspiration?
There's a mixture of things. There's a lot of history in Wales. I think every 2 miles there's a castle. So, that there's a lot there that I can take from inspirationally. There's a lot of mythology. So dragons are a huge thing. If you look at the Welsh flag, there's literally a dragon on it, and I don't think that is a thing you get anywhere else. So I win that. So yeah, note that down. Yeah, that's right. You laugh.
So what you're saying is, America, we need to do better. We need to have a dragon on our flag. Just saying.
But yeah, where I am, specifically in Wales, there isn't that much. There isn't that much there in terms of creative industry. So it is a case of I may have to look elsewhere. So that's an inspiration in itself. But I love it there. It's kind of a love-hate relationship.
Oh, I imagine, especially with like some of the different aspects of the culture there, whether it be, some of the people that you get to know there, the sports and culture and that aspect.
Oh, yes.
Or very particular, like the food that you guys have. You guys have a very underrated like food culture, or at least like the UK in general has a very underrated food culture.
Oh, yeah.
Which leads me to my next topic for the next prompt for the next round. Now, obviously, George, I want to say, ever since you've been here at MomoCon, when you first came to MomoCon, you instantly wowed me with some delicious snacks and some wonderful things.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cake. But with that in mind, and George, congratulations, you get to go first because you had 4 points last round. See? So with that in mind, George, based on what Google is searching, what do you think is the most searched British snack or drink, food, beverage, whatever?
Okay. I'm going to go with baked beans.
Baked beans.
That's a solid option.
That is a very solid option. Baked beans. Any particular reason why that's the answer you wanted to go with?
It's kind of a meme. So, baked beans. Yeah, I think that's just like a thing that British people in general are known for better or for worse. Listen, if you haven't tried it, don't go saying it's the worst. You have to try it before you start slandering it. So if I were you, if you're watching, go to your local Walmart, find the best can of baked beans you can find. None of that cheap crap. Get Heinz baked beans, some nice bread. Don't go with Wonder Bread because I've heard I don't know. Is that crap? Get the nicest bread you can get, toast it up, bit of butter, some authentic butter. Get some baked beans. I mean, if you're feeling extra spicy, which I know all your viewers are, they're the spiciest ones of all. I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'll just stop it before you get too far rambling.
But yeah, try it. Try baked beans.
Wiley, I personally made this one to make sure you had a bit of a disadvantage for this one. I'll make it up to you next round. No way. So with that in mind, what do you think on Google is the most searched British food or drink?
Tea.
Oh.
Well, I think we already know the winner.
Well, you never know. It could be a very interesting thing. Let's see if T can get us the answer.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk away from this one. I don't think we even need to acknowledge this one. For those that did not hear, our friend Tae, who was watching from us live on Discord, just straight up said, "Wow, Wiley, you're killing it." Yeah.
I hope Tay was being ironic.
Oh shit. Well, after that little bit of fun that happened right there, as we can see right here from the charts, George got absolutely obliterated once again. Look, George, I don't want to do this to you. I don't want you to feel sad like this.
You're smiling.
Yes.
I'm smiling you.
I bet you are. Enjoy this little victory, Wiley.
So with this round, Wiley got another 100, while George got a wonderful 8.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's all the way towards the end, like towards the 28th.
In the month.
Yeah, you see 8.
Is this regional?
Yeah, it is United States.
So 8 people in the entire month of May in the United States.
No, not 8 people. See, the way that this works is it takes.
The percentage.
Yeah, the percentage. There you go. We're getting all factual and bleh. Anyways,
You guys need more culture.
yes, we do. Speaking of culture, Wiley, how you doing today, buddy?
Hey, I'm good.
Why don't you tell the people about yourself?
Hi, I'm Wiley. I'm a voice actor and musician, and I've just been working a lot of independent projects as of recent. I've worked with Pimations, Narmek Animations, and Crunchyroll Games. And basically what I do a lot of voice acting and music production for characters. One of my favorite things to do is to make songs for the characters that I play, perform as them. That's just a lot of fun for me, and that's what I've been doing a lot of recently. I was able to quit my job at FedEx back in August of 2023, and now I'm like a full-time freelancer, so it's kind of wild.
It's got to be insane, like especially for something you wanted to follow so passionately more than anything else. Like it's not just with the animation aspect, but like with the music aspect. Like how big has music been like a thing for you?
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Music saved my life. As cheesy as it is to say at this point, it's honestly true, man. It's something that I've always loved just listening to. Like when I was a kid, it was the electropop boom of like 2009 to like 2012. I was the perfect age to like fall in love with that sort of music. And obviously my horizons have expanded since then. I still love that, but there's all sorts of wonderful, amazing things that different genres of music are great for. And I could go on for hours about that, but for now I'll just stop it there.
Well, maybe we can expand on that a little bit with this next prompt, if I may. And George, I feel like this could actually work in your favor.
Really?
Because you're going first this time, and I think you can have an easy one with this one. Now, obviously, you're talking about the electro pop boom in 2009. That produced a lot of incredible artists and such. You know, I think the biggest one we can argue from, especially that era, 2009, Lady Gaga, one of the biggest top 100 Hot 100 artists of today. So, George, for this next question, when it comes to Google, what do you think is the most searched top 100 pop artist?
Oh, goodness. Oh, well, off the top of my head, because I think me and Wiley have spoken about this artist before in the past, but Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Let's go.
Dua Lipa with the baby.
Dua Lipa with the baby. But no, just Dua Lipa.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. We'll go with that. She's Albanian? I did not know that. Apparently Dua Lipa is Albanian. Okay.
I didn't know that either.
Okay. Wow, somehow Dua Lipa is less popular than T. Tell me something I never would have wanted to quote before today. All right, well, we're keeping that in mind, Wiley, given your competition at this point. What do you think is the most searched top 100 hot pop artists right now?
I'm torn between like 2 or 3.
Unfortunately, you have to pick one.
I know you're making me pick just one. Yeah. Okay. Biggest pop artist of today. No, recently this artist just dropped a lengthy album. No, a lot of people are talking about them right this minute. So I'm gonna go with Taylor Swift.
Type in Taylor.
I don't need to.
No, you do.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Do I?
We need the points regardless.
I.
Look, just know that I love you, and I was trying to give you more or less an alley-oop for this one, okay?
I know. And I was just put on the spot. Wiley knows more about music than I do. And I don't think about Taylor Swift that much.
For what it's worth, neither do I. I actually prefer, as an artist, Dua Lipa.
Yeah, that's what I
Personally.
thought.
But that's not the game.
It's not.
That's not the name of the game.
It's not the game.
And unfortunately, with the name of the game, oh yeah, no, Taylor Swift. I will say it's a lot closer this time than the previous rounds. I'll give you that much.
Is it like 10 now?
No. You're actually further in the double digits this time, at least when it comes to your highest peak. So let's just be blunt. Taylor Swift, Wiley gets the win with another 100 with Taylor Swift. But this time around, and that is the highest peak, correct?
Yeah.
This time around, you got 45. It's not bad. Genuinely not bad.
Okay.
Not really bad at all.
Okay.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you're still being absolutely massacred, but it's not as bad as a blow this time.
Yeah.
Put down a nice little 100 with the 45 next to it.
Yeah, you write that down.
Yes, I am.
You write your notes down in your little book.
This is either going to bite me in the ass so hard later, or this is going to keep trending upward.
Boom. It's not even worth the test. Anyways, I think at this point I feel like we're kind of going at each other's throats with the competition aspect of it. So I want to soothe everyone's thoughts at this point. All right, I just want to be upfront. I want to know exactly your guys' story in general, because you two are working very close together. In fact, you both are working on the same indie animated project when it comes to Puppet the Nightmare Elf. So I'm curious, how did you two get to know each other?
That is a wild story.
We discussed this earlier on, but yeah, the basics of it. We were in a server together, and this one here just hopped on call when I was on call with someone else, and he was just a delight. And we just kept on chatting, and I was in university at the time doing animation, as you could probably guess, and I needed voice actors. And we just, I know. And, we chatted about our ideas and everything. And yeah, that's the start of it, really.
Is there anything that he may have missed from that story? Or is that about it?
Well, there was a lot leading up to it that I don't want to get into here.
Understandable.
But all I will say is that basically, I'm very appreciative that you were willing to take a chance on me when you had connections to guys like Ed Bosco and Michael Kovac at the time, and all those different like super talented and super famous like indie animation project voice actors. And meanwhile, I was basically just getting my foot in the door at the time. So thank you for taking a chance on me. I really appreciate that.
Of course, you were delighted.
I'm not going to show it in this competition, though. So
I know.
I was going to say, you've already shown it so far with 3 straight 100s. I don't think you need to hide it anymore. But at least with this next one, hopefully how well you guys have gotten to know each other might help you out with figuring out the answer for this next one. This is my favorite question to ask every time I do a Google Trending. This is the constant question or whatnot. So, George, I got to say this. because you get to go first again. You should feel special. You should feel appreciated. The fact that you get a chance to really shine.
I feel so special right now.
But George, for this next question, if I may, I want you to tell me what on Google is the most searched thing that your opponent loves, cannot get enough of, is their absolute favorite thing, and you know that people on Google are absolutely searching it like crazy. No, Fox, I'm not searching porn into Google.
Speak for yourself.
Oh my God. So after that fun little power outage once again, let me ask this question before it happens again. George, what is the most searched thing on Google that your opponent absolutely loves?
Furries.
Wait, time out.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Wait. You did it?
What? Admitting what?
All right, can you neither confirm nor deny that you are indeed someone that is interested in furries?
Oh!
Because if he goes through with this search, that's just confirming it.
Smash or pass, Wiley?
What do you want to pressure right now?
It's a yes.
Oh, that's going to peak your microphone, by the way.
Oh, no, I know. That's fine.
Oh, look at me.
Look, you need some points. I'll say yes for you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
So enter the search term.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's... One second. Can I just say, I don't know if the camera can see it real quickly, but I love how the third result is, why are furries misunderstood?
Hardly, but yeah.
Can I? Oh wait, keep it as that. I want to see. Oh, furries. Taylor Swift. Okay, that's fair enough. I wanted to see if Taylor Swift got ratioed by furries.
Leads the furries who shop.
Absolutely. Okay, so with that in mind, after that discriminating evidence against you, Wiley...
What? No, that was entirely for charity purposes.
Sure it was. On Google, what do you think is the most searched thing that George absolutely loves?
I can't use tea again, can I?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say no to that.
Okay, fair enough. The other thing I would say, since we're both big into the indie animation community, I would say probably let's go with cartoons.
Type in cartoons.
Cartoons.
Furry cartoons are a thing.
They are.
Let's see what's more popular. Furries or cartoons?
And
Is that the search right there?
No.
That is the search right there. Oh, wow. Goodness. Oh, wow. Well, I'm sorry to say this, George.
I tried.
You tried. But if it wasn't for a random spike on May 3rd, 2024, you would have had a little bit of a closer result.
What's okay? Is that the highest peak?
That is.
Where's the highest peak? Wiley? What are you doing? Goodness.
Look.
Did you call up all the Taylor Swift stands before we did this?
No, let's be honest. The Swift fans didn't need Wiley's help.
I don't know. Help.
So, what's the highest peak for George when it comes to furries? Is it 8?
8.
It is 8. It is 8. This is. I'm starting to feel bad for you. Okay.
See, that's why I thought I gave you an easy one with the furries thing.
Apparently not.
Don't look at me.
So
away.
once again, Wiley is secure with another 100, while George here, with his absolutely stunning eyes darting into my soul right now, gets another fantastic 8. I know, I'm a disappointment as a person as well. Anyways, with that, I think it'd be a good idea to break the tension one more time. I'm so glad you brought up cartoons, because that's a big thing that you two obviously get to connect on more than anything else. I mean, hell, you guys are both once again working on an indie animated project with Puppet the Nightmare Elf. Now, I know it's been a while since we've really talked about it, George. You know, your episode being episode 42, please go check it out. Link to that will be in the description below, as well as Wiley being episode 46. Check that out in the description below. George, how did you come up with the concept for Puppet the Nightmare Elf?
I was in Los Angeles. I was at the premiere screening of the Has Been Hotel pilot.
Casual flex, but okay.
Yeah, because I worked on it. And I woke up considerably earlier than everyone else at my B&B. So I just got up and I just started doodling, and I drew this little orange, like little character with horns, and he was puppeting a demon and everything. And I just decided to call him Puppet. I didn't think anything of it much at the time. But as chance had it, I was working on my graduate film and I needed an idea. And I got home and I saw that sketch and I thought, oh, well, there's something there. And I just started to expand on it. Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, it's a really great concept, and seeing how much it's more or less grown, especially with the help of Wiley more than anything else.
This one.
I would say, Wiley, what was it about Puppet the Nightmare Elf that made you want to latch yourself to the project and become a part of it in one way or another?
Oh, dude. Like I said earlier, I was looking to, get more experience voicing for animation. That was always been my goal, is to voice for animated cartoons very specifically. And, since George was looking for VAs at the time, I was very much like, okay, I got to prove myself to this guy who's working with all these huge talents. And Puppet there was, in that drawing that you did of him, there was like this like showmanship to him. But as we've developed him, there's a lot more complexity to his character now. And now there's even more of myself in that character now than there was then, which has been super cool to like just experience and live through. So thank you once again for taking a chance on me.
Let me win.
Well, I'll tell you what, George. For this next one, I'll be generous with you.
You said this.
No, because I'm being blunt this time. Okay. For this next question, if you can get the answer that gives you 100 points, I will multiply it by 5, and you'll get the win.
No.
So you have to get a hole-in-one when it comes to this next question. Okay? Do you think you can do that?
We'll see. I hope you know that I don't.
No, I know.
I'm not that bitter.
No, it's just that Wiley's been on such a hot streak right now that, like, if you make it, I think it'd be funny more than anything else.
We need to shoot him down. Really, is what you're saying?
No. You'll make me new voice a puppet if I let you win, right?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Okay, then I'm joking. Your job is secure. Don't worry.
I love you.
No. It's like that.
It's like this is like a photograph of politicians after they've passed a new bill, and they're just like.
Look, Wiley, I'll be honest with you. I have no faith in him at this point.
Wow. What are you, my mother?
It depends on what day you're calling. Anyways.
That's my father.
Exactly. But with this next question, I think since you both have found a good common ground when it comes to indie animation, you guys also share a love for indie animation in general. So for this final prompt, and for the win, potentially, if George can get 100 points, I need you to list me what is the most searched indie animated project on Google. With an exception. You cannot search Has Been Hotel. You cannot search Hell of a Boss. You cannot search The Amazing Digital Circus. And you cannot search Murder Drones. So, with those in mind, George, for the final time, can you tell me what is the most searched indie animated project on Google?
I want to say Ramshackle.
Ooh, Ramshackle. Just Ram, R-A-M. Shackle, no capitalize. S-H-A, yep, there you go. Exactly like that. Perfect.
I'd like to ask, I mean, you can tell me to fuck off if you want to, but if you put Ramshackle pilot, because I know Ramshackle might have other things to it, what do you think?
I think the other things might help you out if there is other things.
Oh, that's true. Forget everything I just said. It's okay. Ignore that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
jet-lagged. I don't know what I'm saying.
You haven't been on a jet in a couple days.
Leave me alone. I'm going tomorrow, okay?
Okay, Wiley. At this point, all you need to do is just, I guess, blurt out an answer, and you're going to win at this point. So, aside from the examples that I listed previously, what do you think is the most searched indie animated project on Google?
Currently, I'm torn between two potential options.
Unfortunately, you have to pick
I
one.
know. Why do you do this to me?
That's just the name of the game.
No, the name of the game is Google Trendy.
That is true.
I'm torn between one that's out now and one that's not out quite yet. My thinking is the hype real enough to carry this other one that isn't out yet to victory, or should I go play it safe with one that's been out? And I think just because you listed one that is out, I think I'm going to go with that as well and say Lackadaisy.
Fuck.
Trey, I need you to look up Lackadaisy. Tell me what you think. Tell me what we got.
Love you, George.
Wait a second. And before you press enter on that, I just got to say, can we just give a shout out to these indie animated projects? They're doing fantastic stuff with what they're doing. Yeah. I know personally when it comes to Ramshackle, fantastic pilot. I've asked Zeddy Z to be on the podcast before. Personal reasons they could not, but still, like, I love that project. And Lackadaisy, what more needs to be said about Lackadaisy, especially the entire tale and the entire journey that it's been on? Like, these both deserve to be very well searched on Google if you're not searching them already. But for the sake of this competition, Trey, which one are people searching for more? Is it Ramshackle or is it Lackadaisy? Oh! No! It's close! It's close! Okay. Oh, we got a 98 for Ramshackle. Keep going. We gotta see. Is it? Oh my God! Oh my God!
That new episode or mini episode did not come out a few days ago.
Oh my God!
True.
So literally, by a difference of 2 points, Wiley gets, at least for this round, Wiley gets the win with another 100. George so close with a 98. 90. I feel bad for you.
It's fine. I mean, at least I had that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lackadaisy fandom.
I think I could do very loose math here. You know what? I'm not even going to do the math at this point. I'll put the score will be up here whenever I add this thing together. But at the end of the day, we know that Wiley, with a clean sweep of 500 points, is the winner of Google Trendy.
Good. Well done.
Thank you, buddy.
Just fight already.
Kiss.
What do you have to say for the people at home now that you've won the elusive game of Google Trendy?
Check out Puppet the Nightmare Elf on YouTube.
I was going to say, in fact, if you want to plug a little more, where can people find you and more about Puppet the Nightmare Elf?
I'm on Twitter at Wiley the Coyote, spelled with a K. And that's basically the only place I'm really at. Check me out on Spotify too, Wiley Coyote.
Please do. And George, unfortunate last-minute loss.
It's okay. I'm okay. It's fine.
Look, no. Come here, big guy. Just know that I love you. I care about you. And you did a good job. Now, where can people find more about you?
So, I'm going to say Twitter. Elon can cry in his rocket about it. I don't care.
I was going to say, look, Elon dead names his daughter. We're going to dead name his website.
Exactly. You can find me at Edward17art on Twitter. Elon, sorry. I'm Edward Animation on YouTube. And I can't quite remember my Instagram handle right now, but I shall ask Nathan to put it somewhere.
I got you covered.
Yes.
And with that, you know where to find this game. Thank you guys once again for coming for another fantastic game of Google Trendy. This was honestly a very fun one, despite the interesting margin at the end of the day. Okay, you know what? Just for that, you deserve to lose. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining us for another fantastic game of Google Trendy. My name is Nathan Ragland. I've been your fantastic host. Keep up with the trends. Good night.